don't have any mics on, but all right, so there's this view, and then let's turn it around. Okay, cool. You're gonna have that, but that's okay. If I do it like this, ooh, wait, if I do it like that, then can you also see me when I turn it around? Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. All right, guys, let's go do some gig work together. I'm gonna pre-apologize, first of all, before I get started. Number one, thank you. Read chat, but I'm driving, gotta focus on that, and I'm doing gig work. So anyway, I may not catch all the chat. I'm sorry if I don't. I'm gonna try. Couple things. I'm really hoping to get some watch hours. But what I'm doing is I'm in Columbus, Ohio right now, and or not. Also, you're gonna catch me be ghetto. I'm gonna be fixing the bra and everything. Listen, it's fine. We're fine. Let's get started. I gotta get on the road to get stuff done. All right, so a little manic today. We're gonna calm it down a bit. I have another YouTube channel that I've been pouring a lot of time and effort into, and I do slot machines. So I'll link it in the description after this is all done if you want to check that channel out. I have a tournament this weekend, so, and that's what I use. So when I do the gig work, DoorDash, Spark, all of that, I do it for a couple of reasons. One, I do it for travel, all of my vacations and such, and then also any of the stuff that I do for my slot channel, my slot machine and my gambling channel. All of that comes from this, because I don't want to use the money that our family, that I, providing for the family and all that anyway. I don't use any of that money. My husband has a job, I have a job. We don't use that money for the gambling stuff, or, we want to take big trips, and so we just use this as a savings, right? Anyway, all that to say, I'm in Columbus, Ohio right now. The tournament is in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm super excited about it. Like I said, I'll link it in the description of the video and everything. That channel, if you want to watch that. This weekend, tomorrow, Saturday at 2:30, I will be live on that channel in a big ass tournament. So, I don't know if I can say that word. I just did, though. If you know me in real life, I say those words. Anyway. True. Very true. Yeah, so that's where we're at. So today I think we're gonna try some Walmart Spark. If that doesn't work out so well, thank you. Listen, I'm trying to look at, but I'm also driving, so I gotta be safe, right? Also, if you can, really quickly, leave me in the comments. Do you want to see my face? Do you want to see my mug? Or do you want to see the road? What do you all want to see? David Letterman used to say that stupid pet tricks. Listen, I have pets. I have dogs. I can do a job. Anyway, let me know what you guys want. Do you want my ugly mug face, or do you want to see the road, or both? What do you want? Let me know. Tornado Garden, thank you so much. Is it Sage Your World? I don't know what to say. I don't want to say the wrong. I don't want to murder anyone's name, but can I say that word on a YouTube live? I don't know. I don't know community standards on YouTube. Listen, I know TikTok's community standards are crazy. Anyway, I tried TikTok for a second. I have a TikTok. Anyway, so we're headed over to do Walmart Spark because I have a thing. It gave me an incentive. That's the word I'm looking for. It gave me an incentive to, if I get like so much per order out of this one particular store in London, Ohio. And I've worked there before, so that's where we're headed. We're headed to London, Ohio, see if I can get a couple dashes in. make some money because I have a trip planned. Well, this weekend, obviously, for my other channel, but I have a trip planned in October, early October, to go to Japan. So the family is going to Japan. Does anyone know how expensive Japan is? Hey, Trey, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it. I don't think I've seen your name before, so let me know where you're from. Let me know what you like to see. Let me know. I mean, let's keep it PG for now because it's daytime. Anyway. Hey, Trey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, so there's that. Anyway, I'm going to Japan. And Japan's expensive. So there's that. And I'm in the wrong lane. And I'm at a stoplight, so I can't get over. North Carolina. Hanging around the house. Cool, cool. I am hoping, Tornado Garden, I am hoping Japan's going to be awesome. I'm taking the whole family. Taking the kids, taking their significant others, taking one of their friends. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. We're going to be there for 8 days. We're stopping in Canada first for 24 hours. We'll just see how that goes. Japan has been on my bucket list since I was 6. So, and I'm way older than that. Like, so I've been looking at, I mean, I could age myself. I've been wanting to go to Japan for 43 years. I gotta go fast. Because I gotta get over. Sorry, guys. Trey, North Carolina. Whereabouts in North Carolina? My godson lives in Greensboro area. Where are you in North Carolina? Oh, Trey, you got a big trip in September. Where are you going? I love trips. I love travel. Tell me all the deets. What's going on? Where are you going? Tell me all about it. I used to be a travel agent a long time ago, and this car holder, it's not going to work out so well, is it? Because it shakes. Listen, we're fine. Everything's fine. It's going to be fine. Oh, near Rocky Point. Okay. I know where that's at. Well, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. You guys, it's really unstable, isn't it? Oh, that's going to suck. Okay. By the way, side note, I'm being so good. Like, y'all just don't even know. I mean, it is daytime though. There's that. Someday I'll do a nighttime live. We'll do gig work after dark. Oh, you're going to Comic-Con in North Carolina? All right. You're talking my language now, Comic-Con. Dress up? What are you into? Let me know. My youngest son's 23. He would love to go to a Comic-Con, has never been to one. Would love to go. Talk to me, Trey. What's up? What's it like? I'm not a big Comic-Con type of person, but I could be because I love favorite pastime other than travel, people watching. Love it. Thought about doing this channel more people watching than anything else. I love it. So I think a Comic-Con could be really fun for me. Also because I'm super upset. I'm super accepting and love to celebrate just everything, you know? So I think it could be fun. But give me the deets, Trey. What's up? What's it like? Have you ever been to one before? Oh, you're gonna dress up for it. What are you gonna dress up as? Okay, now I need all the information. I need it all. Like what do you guys, I'm being so good. I was about to say, what are you into? Which could get crazy. Let's not get crazy yet. We're not on an after dark. We're in a day. But like, what's your thing, Trey? What do you dress up as? What do you love? What comics do you love? Yeah. Tell me all the deets. And also, okay, Dustin Hoffman's version of Captain Hook, solid, okay, love it, love it, love it. And also let me know if I went with my 23-year-old to some Comic-Cons and went live and did some stuff on this channel. I'm trying to find the direction for this channel. I started it out as a gig work channel, which I do gig work. I just don't do it regularly all the time. It's not a full-time gig work thing. So I don't know this channel if I should keep it as that or just do like a little bit of random everything. And with that, you know, one of my favorite pastimes is people watching. If I used this channel and just went live almost every day, just did everything, would people watch that? Like, do people just want to see everyday life? If, for example, Trey, I went to a Comic-Con with my youngest son and did that, would people watch that? Let's see. Oh, my 23-year-old is calling me. Let me, I'll call him back in a second. Okay. Trey, I like it. I like it, Trey. Yeah, so you guys let me know. Would people watch that on a channel? Like, if I just did all of that, would people watch it? That's what I need to know. Yeah. I mean, that makes me sound weird, doesn't it? Like, that I'm begging for viewers. I'm really, I mean, I kind of am, but I'm kind of not. Like, I just want to, I don't know what I want for this channel, to be honest with you. I have no idea. I just want people to hang out with me. I get bored sometimes. Here's the long and short, dead honest truth of it. I get bored doing this gig work stuff. So I want people to hang out with me because I get bored. That's all. And all my kids have jobs and lives. I don't want to be that mom. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be the crazy overbearing mom. So I kind of let them do their own thing. I don't smother them. I try not to anyway. I think all moms smother to an extent, but I try really hard not to. Because I had a smother mother, and that was, woof, that was rough. It was a rough one. This is silver hook. Ooh, a gold hook. All right. Okay. I get you. Man, that sounds fun. Okay, now I'm gonna have to talk to my youngest son and say, listen, he, I think, would like to cosplay as like a. He used to play a lot of League of Legends. I don't know that he plays that anymore. I don't really. You know what? I know he played League of Legends. I know he played Valorant. I know he played, like, he was a gamer. I don't even know what he plays anymore. I haven't asked him lately, but I don't think he's been playing that lately. I don't know what he's been playing. I do know that he would love, I think he would like to go to Comic-Con dressed up as like just a random Viking person or something. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. You know what you did, Trey? You made me realize I need to connect with my youngest son and see what he's into currently. Because everything that I'm talking about was probably like a year and a half ago, which is probably outdated by now. So I probably should connect with my youngest son, who actually lives in my house with me, but again, I try to give him space and privacy and all that good stuff. But I need to connect with him and I just ask him, hey, what are you doing these days? What are you into? Does that keep me relevant? This is kind of a bad turn right there. Oh, I guess it is a stop sign there. That's okay. I'm on some country roads where so I live in Florida and I'm just visiting Ohio. That's what I love about gig work is like DoorDash and Uber Eats and Spark. You can do it from anywhere. Ooh, that looks cool. Trapper John's. Okay, this is in somewhere in the middle of Kentucky. There's a place called Trapper John's, and it's on a river, and it's a little like a canoe place. That's pretty cool. That looks like fun to do. Also why I love to do gig work in other places, because it takes you around and you get to see different places. So that sounds fun. Sounds pretty cool. All right, let me turn you guys around and see what you think. Oh, that's kind of rough, isn't it? You don't really get to see the road much. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do that for a little bit, and then I'll turn you back around if you want. Let me know if you want me to turn it back around to my face or not. This also might be too much. I don't know. I've never watched a live where someone points it at the road. I get super car sick. So that's interesting. If anyone's watching this, you typically get motion sickness. Does watching a live of someone drive on the road like this, does it give you motion sickness? That's an interesting thought. You know? Okay. How much longer? Jeez, another 15 minutes till I get close to the store. Okay. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do today. It's 11 a.m., 11:19 a.m. where I'm at. And, ooh, this could be fun. This could be fun in a fast car. I don't know if you guys can see this. Is that better? It's a little better. All right. Look at this. All right, I do love this about Ohio. These roads, super fun. I have to really restrain myself to not go super fast on these roads. I mean, this could be a lot of fun. Drift around that. Sorry. Yeah, fun times. Look at this, just right. Okay, I'm from Florida. We don't have roads like this that don't have cars on them in Florida. Florida's packed. Florida's full. Please don't anyone move to Florida anymore, because it's full. And roads like this, a lot of fun. This is welcomed. Ooh, birdie. Oh, look at that. You just burp. Sorry guys. Probably not fun for you. But it's fun for me. I could go a lot faster, but I don't want to. I don't have ticket money. Like, I'm trying to make money for Japan. Florida's rough. Florida's very rough. Okay, so Trey, my son, when he was a lot younger, my husband made him an Assassin's Creed from my husband knows how to like do upholstery, and his grandmother taught him how to sew really well and make costumes. So he made my youngest an Assassin's Creed one year for Halloween from nothing, just designed it and made it. It was pretty cute. It was last minute thing, so we only had like 2 days to do it, but it was pretty cute. So yeah, I think he could totally do an Assassin's Creed thing. I don't know if he even still is in. I gotta call my youngest son. He tried to call me. I need to call him and find out what he's into. Let's do that. Let's call him. Bear with me. But anyway, Matthew, you live in Florida? Whereabouts in Florida, Matthew? Welcome in. Also, thank you for stopping in, saying hi, chatting, doing all the fun stuff. I appreciate it, the interaction. Where do you live in Florida, Matthew? North Tampa area. Okay. So my stepbrother lives in Valrico, Florida. Has lived there for quite some time. I go to Tampa all the time. I have another channel that I do stuff on, and it happens to be a slot machine, a slot channel. And so I go to Tampa Hard Rock. In fact, I'm going to be there in July to do some stuff there. So Hillsborough County. Okay, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, so you understand. You understand. Florida is all the cliche things on all of it, right? So it's like surface level of the sun. It's just, I was born and raised in the Midwest in Indiana, and I moved down to Florida in 2005 for a little bit, then moved back, and then moved back to Florida in 2011. I've been there ever since. But we live outside of Orlando. We live in between Orlando and Daytona, basically, Matthew. So it has changed a lot. It is way too hot. And they don't have roads like this. You don't have the peacefulness of just, I could go on and on. Florida has bugs the size of hubcaps. It's crazy there. You know what I call Florida, you guys? Listen, and I live there and I should love it, but I do love it sometimes. Listen, guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. Florida is a giant litter box, okay? Florida is a giant cat litter box. Enough said, right? It's, oh, so you were born and raised in Florida, Matthew. Awesome. So, yeah, like, Matthew, have you ever visited anywhere like Ohio or the Midwest or anywhere that is not Florida? Like, have you actually I don't know if I can accurately, you understand, Matthew, I don't know if I can accurately get across to people. This doesn't happen in Florida, okay? This does not happen. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Brings my heart happiness. I promise we're going to get to some gig work. I'm just trying to get to a store that gives me more of an incentive to do it today, so that's what we're doing. And I was going to call my son and didn't. Anyway, yeah. Florida's a giant cat litter box. It's sand. Oh, Matthew, you have family in Indiana. Where from? Like where in Indiana? I've got family all over Indiana and Ohio. Yeah, so Florida's a litter box. It's filled with sand. Sand is everywhere. Just imagine a cat litter box. That's the state of Florida. Columbus, okay. My mother-in-law lives in, well, she works in Elizabethtown, but my sister-in-law lives in North Vernon, and my mother-in-law lives out in the middle of the boonies, and I can't remember the name of where it's at. But she works at the post office in Elizabethtown, my mother-in-law. I can't remember where my, Comiskey, Indiana. That's where my mother-in-law lives. Yes, building is way out of control in Florida. It's bad. It's really, really bad. There's a lot of people moving there. It's the thing about Florida, though, that I love, like, I don't want to get too negative, but the thing about Florida that I love is in the winter. I'm going to be honest. In the winter, I love it. I don't love the Midwest in the winter. But like right now, so it's like opposite, right? So like right now, it's like winter for me in Florida because it's too hot to go out of the house. You can't do anything. There's too many people. It's just bleh, right? Right now in Florida, it's just blah. Hurricane season's about to start, which is a whole nother level of trauma. I call it trauma drama with hurricane season. It's just bleh. So like Florida's not fun right now, but November, December, January, February, March, April, I like Florida. I like the weather there. Yeah, so I'm torn between the two places. Deep in my heart and soul, I'm a Midwesterner. I'll be honest. I'm not a Floridian deep in my heart. Like I'm a Midwesterner. I'm a fan of the Midwest. Actually, deep in my heart, I'm an everywhere type of person because everywhere I go, I want to live. For instance, when we go to Japan in October, I know I'm going to go, I should just move to Japan. Yeah. I want to live everywhere that I go. It's hurricane season has already started. Right. You know, the news channels are already like over exaggerating every single storm as if it's a tropical storm and like gonna be the first hurricane of the season, when it's really literally just a random Florida afternoon storm. Yeah, that's happening right now, at least where we're at. Yep. And they're making people panic buy everything right now. It's crazy. It's Matthew, are you a big hurricane prepper, or since you've lived there your whole life, you're kind of over? Like, do you find that you kind of know when to take it seriously and when not to? I'm always curious about that because, like I said, I've only been there since. Did y'all see this big old thing coming on the road? Okay. That's what you run into in the Midwest, right? Cool. Anyway, Matthew, let me know. What do you kind of know when to hurricane prep? Yeah. That was a piece of farm equipment. It was an implement piece. It was a right now corn. So like, I don't know if you guys can see it. I mean, right now it's just grass, but all right, coming up here I think is soybeans. Let me see. On the left, yeah, on the left is soybeans, possibly. On the left over there, I don't know, you can't, it's houses on the right. When we get up to some other farm equipment, I'll show you. But it's not like harvest time or anything right now. Right now, corn is, the added saying is, needs to be knee-high by the 4th of July for it to be a good season. Most of the corn around here that I'm seeing is definitely that. It's definitely knee-high, so it should be good. Let me see if I can turn you over. That's corn right there. That's cornfields. It's definitely knee-high, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So they usually rotate. So if there's like corn on one side, there's usually like, that's just straw, wheat on the other side. It's not wheat. It's so that is soybean right there. I don't know if you can see that side. That's soybean. So they rotate, right? So one side usually has soybean, one side has corn. This one obviously must not have been, the soil on the left must not have been good for corn this year on this side. It's looking a little rough over there. We'll see. But anyway, that piece of equipment was a big piece of farm equipment. Yeah. So my husband was raised on a dairy farm. He knows much more about farming than I do. I just know little bits and pieces. But in the Midwest, that's what you get on these country roads, right? Also, people wave to you here and smile. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I feel like, as far as back to Florida, I was up in Indiana last year for Thanksgiving. Okay. You got to see the snow. Snow is amazing. Snow can also be, which kind of snow was it? Was it soft, fluffy snow that sort of melted quickly, or was it a snow on ice mixture? Like, was it able to compact and you were able to actually like do snowballs and forts and stuff like that? That's the kind of snow I like. Yeah, so I grew up in the Midwest. I grew up with snow, so there's different types of snow, just so people know. And the kind of build snowballs and have snowball fights and forts and like dig. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I love that. It's my favorite. All right, you guys, we're about 5 minutes away from the Walmart. So we are going to, I got a green light, so I'm going to go. We're going to turn on here. What I need to do is call my son first. Bear with me, guys, while I call my youngest really quick. Tell him I'm on a live stream so he doesn't. Oh.
Hello.
Hey, I'm doing a live stream just so that you know. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, cool. I can call you when I'm done.
Okay.
All right. Love you. Bye. Okay. So, anywho, that was the youngest son if you heard him. Snow on ice. I made world's smallest snowman. Okay, okay. Did you do the carrot for the nose though? That's the important question. Let's turn Spark on, you guys. Let's get to the gig work. If I can find it. Spark. I'm gonna do Walmart Spark here because I have an incentive for this particular location. So we're gonna try it and see what we can get. All right. Let's turn it on. Let's see what we get. You guys can't see, but I just turned on my, oh, nope, you can't see that. Okay, I'll turn it around here in a second. Yeah. Oh, you did a short on it. Okay, Matthew, I'm going to go check out your channel. Trey, you left and you're back. Cool. Thank you for coming back in. Appreciate it. Matthew, I will check out your channel. Check out your shorts. Probably sub. All the fun stuff. And I'll check it out. Do you get to come up to the Midwest a lot, or just randomly for Thanksgiving and stuff? Christmas, all the good stuff? We are coming up into town now. We're going to see what kind of offer we can get. Hopefully we can get something. If it's a shopping order, I don't know that I'll be able to do the live and shopping. I'm hoping to get some curbsides is what I'm hoping for. Because, yeah, it's easier for me to do curbside, right? $31. It's gonna take an hour. It's a multi-trip. Okay, I'll take it. It's $31. So let me get a screenshot of that. All right. So it's gonna take an hour to do. It's 27 miles, and there's 3 drop-offs. There's big items. Let's see what kind of big items we've got. It's going to send us out quite a ways. That's okay. That's okay. All right. We'll try it and see. We accepted our first order, you guys. As soon as I get stopped, I'll show you what the order is. I don't want to try to show you what the order is while I'm driving. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, the heat is unbearable, honestly. Random trips when you need to get away from Florida. I hear you. I do that a lot. I do it a lot. I get out of Florida a lot. But there are times where I do love Florida, I'm not gonna lie. And my kids currently live in Florida, and they're, and my mother lives in Florida. So I do have ties to Florida, and so there's that. All right, you guys, here we are at Walmart. We're gonna go ahead and I will park here for just a second before we do the pickup so I can show you guys my face, and here we are. Okay. Let's turn you around for just a quick second. Hi guys. Hi. You have cousins and one aunt up in Indiana. Yeah, Matthew, I'm going to check out all your stuff. Okay. Don't you worry. When we get done, I'm going to check out your stuff. All right. So guys, here we are. This is going to be our trip. Okay. 27.9 miles, so it's going to take an hour. It is 3 drop-offs. The biggest one has, looks like it's mostly groceries, some waters. So I think we're good. I think we're going to be able to get this done. I'm going to go get parked, get set up. So bear with us. I'm going to turn it around because I'm also going the wrong way. I'm going to turn it around because I want to make sure that I don't get any Walmart associates in the video. So, because that's kind of a thing. So, I'm going to turn you back around. Hi guys, stay with me. We're doing our first trip. It's going to take an hour, but $31 an hour is not bad, right? All right. Here we go. We're parked. We are parked. Confirmed arrival. They're still packing up, so we have some time. That's pretty cool. Hopefully I can get another order or two in after this. Let's go. All right. Now I could multi-app. Trey, let's, even the wig on the costume looks like Dustin Hoffman's version of Hook. I am super excited. Trey, I'm also going to sub to you, and I want to see your stuff. Can you, like, put it on YouTube? I cannot thank you guys enough. I guess I could turn you around to face me until I know that they're coming in. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it for hanging out here with me today and doing fun stuff. It is, I don't know what, we should do a temperature and weather check here. I don't know how much, I got my DoorDash bags with me and everything. I don't know what the temperature is here. I don't really multi-app, by the way. I know when you do this gig work, you probably should, but I don't. It's just a little hard. Right now, what it looks like. Okay. Yes, please. Please do. Appreciate it. I take my insulated DoorDash bags in case the Walmart stuff, the groceries and stuff that I pick up need, you know, yeah, in case I need insulated. Sometimes they do. I'm rambling and mumbling. Hey, Joshy. Hi. I just took our first order. Josh, I made it to London. Took our first order. And it's $31.44. 3 drop-offs. It's going to take an hour to do. So, I got a 40 to 50 pound item. We'll see what that is. Probably water. And I'm hoping to do this until about 2:30. So, I don't know if I'll be live that whole time. But, yeah. 2:30. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, thank you for, sorry, there was a bug here and I thought it was a spider, and I'm petrified of spiders, by the way. So, Trey, yes, thank you. I can't wait to see what it looks like, and thank you guys for hanging out. Matthew, thank you for enjoying the ride with me. And we're gonna get these groceries. Sweet. I'm also, while I'm waiting, gonna text my youngest son and see, because he kind of sounded on the phone like something was annoying him, you know? Did an American Truck Simulator content? Okay. I'm definitely checking it out. Appreciate it. It's hot here today. A little bit. I mean, not hot. I mean, we've talked about Florida enough, but not hot compared to Florida. But for here, it's warm. Oh, are we ready yet? This is the thing about Spark that I love and hate. Like, it's nice, but also it says it's ready. Oh, I see my 40 to 50 pound item. It's dog food. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd be interested in Toyota trucks. Yes. Yes. Matthew, I would be, no, I'm a big Toyota family. I'm driving a Mazda right now because it's a rental. But yeah. Also, I may leave the phone just like, okay, let me hang on, get up and get this. Hi there, how are you?
Good. Back.
The back seat?
Yeah, back seat.
I got a bag to put that in. Sweet. Okay. That's bread.
I have a water to go in there too.
In the back seat? Okay, here, let's do this. Let me move all of that over so we can just put the water in. Just not the seat.
No, you're good.
Perfect.
Good. There's one on the one bag, but there's down here.
Get everything. Got everything. Okay. So the back seat's done. Front seat. Oh, is that everything?
That's everything in the back.
Okay, cool. Not as bad as I thought.
No, and there is two
stickers.
Yeah, there's two
Just
stickers.
in
but-
case.
Yep.
Yeah, never know. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Okay, guys, we're all loaded up. Sorry, had to, I hope I get to see a dog today. I love dogs. Oop, hey, brush out, sorry. Ooh, Trey, hang on. Ooh. That is super cool. Sorry. That was a nice look, wasn't it? Up my nose. Sorry. Let's turn you around. That is super cool, Trey. Trey and Matthew might be my new BFFs, just saying. All right, we got the order picked up. Let's get started. All right. Back door, go to the back of the house, up the stairs, please. Okay. Cool. Also, how do I turn the... No, we like that. How do I turn the thingy up? I don't know. You guys, I don't know this car because it's a rental car. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. All right, the first one is 7 minutes away. We are at 7 minutes away. And also, it wasn't dog food, by the way, P.S. It wasn't dog food, it was mulch. So it looks like I'll be cleaning out the rental car when I'm done with it. Because I'm sure mulch is going to fall out of here. It's okay. But the reason I have a rental car is because, long story short, I live in Florida, but we also have a place here in Ohio, and we had 2 cars up here, but I don't know what you call her, my daughter, I call her my daughter. My daughter's boyfriend needed a car in Florida, and so we drove one of the cars that we had up here down there. So until we get the replacement car for that, which won't be until next week, situated here, then yeah, anyway. We're down a car up here in Ohio briefly for a moment. So I rented a car to do the traveling I need to do this weekend, and then now I'm just using it for the side hustle stuff, just because. And then Joshua has the Highlander because he has to go to work, so he's driving that to work. Okay, bye, Josh. Joshua's hubby, by the way. Love you. Have a good day at work. Trey, I'm now obsessed with so much stuff. Trey, I am obsessed with your costume. I'm obsessed with Comic-Con now. Now I feel like I need to do Comic-Con stuff. And just, how cool would that be? I think maybe people would watch it. You think? People would watch it? I don't know. They might. Costumes can be fun. I don't know what I would dress up as, though. I'm not a... You don't have... Trey, do you have to dress up at Comic-Con, or can you just go, like... You don't have to have costumes, right? I don't know much about Comic-Cons. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll look into that. I'll look into some Comic-Con stuff and do some of that on the channel too. I kind of had been doing everything. I thought I was going to do... We have 7 dogs, and I thought I was going to do stuff about dogs on my channel. So I if you guys look at my channel and see like some content on some of our puppies and dogs, because I know people love puppies and dogs and stuff, and I was doing some stuff, and then our oldest doggy passed away. We found out he had cancer, and so he's no longer with us, and that was devastating. He was 16 years, almost 16, 15 and a half years old, and that was rough. I can't talk about it too much or I'll start crying, and there's no crying in lives, so we don't do that. Yeah, there's that. So kind of took me away from the dog content a little bit, because, yeah. But if I could have my dream, it would be here in the Midwest on one of those big areas of land like we saw, or like any of these, and I could just have like a doggy rescue. I would love that. I would love that. Yeah, that would be cool. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel. I originally started it doing gig work. What do I want to do? I want to go left. Yes, I don't have to wear costumes for Comic-Con. Okay, so maybe I'll just go to some Comic-Cons. I'll look it up. When's the one that you're going to in North Carolina? When is that one? September? Or August? We'll see. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh, that's loud. That's going to be really loud. September. All right, when in September? Let me know. Give me some dates. North Carolina is not far. We could probably make North Carolina work. And maybe I could convince my youngest. This might be something cool we could do. Let's look getting into it. Ooh, someone's mowing the grass and I'm allergic. I'm going to sneeze. Maybe. Yep, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I don't have delicate sneezes, by the way. Let's get back to the gig work. Our first stop is not very far away, which is nice. We will get this one done. And then we're going to have to zoom to the next. Try to get back there and get a couple more orders in before we have to leave to drive up to Cleveland for the tournament. So it says at the stoplight, but it also says right here. So let's go right here. All right. We're almost there, a few feet away. Hey, we're getting stopped by the stop truck, or the stop truck. Okay, you gotta head off for a little bit. All right, Trey, thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us. Thanks for all the details. Thanks for the fun stuff. Thanks for the idea. Certainly appreciate it. And thanks for hanging out. Keep an eye out. I'll be live quite a bit on this channel now for the next few months. Gonna be doing gig work and maybe even some cosplay content. We'll see. 143 is what I'm looking for. It's on the corner. There it is, right there. Okay. Oh, it's a one-way street this way. Fantastic. This is perfect, you guys. Okay. I think this is the one that said back door. Let's see. What did it say here? Back door. Go to the back of the house and up the stairs, please. Okay, we're going upstairs. All right, you guys. I don't think you can see it over here, but we're here. Scan it. Scanning it. Got it. Oh, good. It is the lightest one. Fantastic. I'll be right back, you guys. It is very pretty. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, there was no dogs on that one, but there were chickens. There were chickens in the backyard. I got to see chickens. That is so cool. I love chickens. All right, let's go to the next one. Where are we at? Front door, leave the front door. Okay, let's go. Oh, this one's 20 minutes away. All right, we get a 20-minute drive, guys. Let's go. Chickens. There was a chicken in the backyard, a little white chicken. It was so cute. I love chickens. So no dog, but I got a chicken. That was a beautiful drop-off. guys couldn't really see it, but it was a corner. So it was like a little in town. You see how this is kind of in town? So it was on a corner. It was a corner house, but the road that was right on the corner where the house is was a one-way going the direction I needed to go. And because I had to go to this was like an apartment on the back of a house, so I had to go to the back of the house and upstairs. But I could pull up right next to it. This was a beautiful order. I could pull up right next to where you go up the back steps, and it was only one little bag of stuff. That was a beautiful drop-off right there. I love it. Okay. Very nice. Chickens, yes. I love chickens. I used to have chickens in Florida. Matthew, I used to have chickens in Florida. But you know what happened? Wildlife in Florida. You know what I'm talking about. Bears, hawks, all the Florida natural habitat. And the bears kept breaking in and getting to the chickens, and it was devastating for me, and I couldn't take it. So we can't have chickens in Florida anymore. I mean, I live on an acre of land, so I have enough land for it, and it's sort of rural a little bit, as rural as Florida can be. It can't be, it's not like this. But anyway, I still can't have chickens, which is why we also are looking at getting a place up here as well, because we have a little apartment up here right now, but I'm hoping, that's why I'm doing the gig work, that's why I'm doing all this kind of stuff. I'm hoping that eventually we can figure out a way to get a small place up here too, because I miss having chickens and horses and all the animals. Yeah, so, and bears are fine, I just don't love them. I mean, they're okay. I won't say they're completely harmless, because I think everybody should have some personal responsibility when it comes to animals, because at the end of the day, things are literally animals. But for the most part, the bears just want your trash. They just want your food. They don't really want to harm you. So if you're not an idiot and don't do something dumb, which that sounds really condescending of me. I'm not really that way. But anyway, just common sense. We are in their habitat, so we have to kind of take that into consideration. But as long as you don't do anything to provoke it, really, a bear's not gonna actively go after you unless cubs are around, and then you should have some extreme caution. But really, the bears just want your trash. That's all they want. And they're actually pretty smart. They know what trash day is in our neighborhood, at least. Because you see the most activity on trash night. It's just how it is. What I really don't like about Florida, alligators. I'm not a fan of alligators. Don't really love them. Not really a fan. Yeah, I try not to feed Yogi, right? Like, we have the bear-proof trash cans and stuff, which are slightly bear-proof. I mean, they still try to get in them, so it doesn't prevent them from coming around. But they know what day is trash day, and they do come around. And, they're there. You gotta you don't have to worry about that up here in the Midwest. You get, deer and possums and raccoons and rabbits, and you get wildlife, but not like Florida. You don't get brain-eating amoeba in the water, and like I said, bugs the size of hubcaps. You don't really have bugs up here in the Midwest. If you do, it's because there's a problem, and it's because, I don't want to be too judgy, because I'm not a judgy person, but most places in the Midwest, if you have like cockroaches, it's because you need to take care of something. Like you need pest control, or like you need to take care of something. If you have cockroaches in the Midwest, you've got an issue, and you need to take care of it. Down in Florida, that was the biggest thing for me to learn. Like the stupid palmetto bugs, which are in the cockroach family. Let's just face it, they're like cockroaches. They're just, for some reason, acceptable cockroaches. I don't know. Anyway, listen, what I'm saying is they're in every house. You're not getting rid of them. They're there. Now, The thing is, you want them dead, right? So you have pest control. Like, you just have monthly pest control in Florida. It's very normal. Not everyone has it, but you have it because you don't want live cockroaches, you dead ones. So yeah, that was the hardest thing for me to get used to, because coming from the Midwest, if you see a bug, it's like, ooh, gross, a bug in your house. Down there, it's like, oh yeah, it's a palmetto bug, it's fine. No, it's not. Not for me. I don't like bugs in the house. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Yes, deer. Oh, so Matthew, here's the thing. So deer up here in Indiana. So I was raised a little differently. And this might offend some people. I'm sorry if it does, but I was raised on deer meat as our meat. So my dad would go hunting in Indiana, and he would get enough deer to feed, and he would then have it processed in different ways. Would be enough meat to feed our family, and then he tried to get like 2 to 3 deer a year, and then he would have one processed for his parents. And that's the meat that we had. So we had it ground up, and so we never really had ground beef. We had ground deer. He would have some processed as steaks. So that's what I grew up on. That's the meat I grew up on. Now, we bought chicken from the store, but as far as like meat, it came from deer. The deer up here are a size that you can do that, and their diet up here is one that if you hunt a deer and you have it and you use it for food source, and they're overpopulated here, so it's definitely okay to do if that's what you're into. Anyway, it tastes so much better. In Florida, because of what the deer eat in Florida, the vegetation that they eat to keep themselves alive, when you get a deer in Florida, it doesn't taste the venison does not taste the same at all. It's kind of gross, actually. Yeah, so you don't hunt, and that's totally, I know, I totally accept and appreciate and love that. Like I said, I grew up differently. I grew up because I didn't have a choice when I was growing up. I mean, that's what it was. I grew up on that. I don't fault people if they want to, here's my stance on it. I don't fault people if they want to hunt for a food source to keep their family. Just like I don't fault people for fishing to get fish to feed their family. I don't mind that. It doesn't bother me. What I am not a super big fan of is trophy hunting. That I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, so I understand if people need to do it because that's how they need to feed their family. I understand, and I don't falter them for needing to do that or wanting to do that. Or, some people just like to go hunting to be. My dad, in his later years before he passed, he loved to go hunting, not really to hunt, but just to be out in the woods again and see them and do all of that. So that's what his hunting trips were. So that's kind of the route that people go when they go hunting. I appreciate that. I totally appreciate that. Yeah. I can also appreciate if people need to do it to get meat for their family. I get that. That's how I was raised. I get it. I understand. Oh, look at the horsies. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see them. Off to the right here. Horsies. I love horses. Yeah, that's a big old farm. That'd be nice. That'd be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Yeah, trophy hunter. Are you talking about trophy hunters? Yeah, that's an issue for me. It's a real issue for me. I don't, I'm not for all that. But if you need to hunt to give food to your family, that's okay. Or if you go and buy, you go to a butcher and you buy a full cow for the year because it's more affordable for you to live, and that's what you have to do. That's just what some people have to do, and I understand. And I understand. I'm not going to judge people for that, but I might be a little judgy on trophy hunters. Just saying, just putting that out there. Might be a little judgy on them. But yeah, Mr. Ed. Okay, Mr. Ed, Matthew. You want to know a fun fact about me? I used to love watching Mr. Ed as a kid, and I can sing the whole intro to Mr. Ed. I can do it. I can remember it to this day. A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course, that is, of course, the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. Go right to the source and ask the horse, he'll give you an answer that you'll endorse. You're always on a steady course, talk to Mr. Ed. There you go. Love that show. I loved Mr. Ed. I can't believe I just did that on a live. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm bored. That's what I'm doing. I'm bored. I mean, I'm not bored with you. I'm grateful that you're here, Matthew. Because otherwise I would be singing Mr. Ed to myself. It's okay. We're okay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, this person's not. No, this person is going just 50 miles an hour. We're gonna go around them because we got food to deliver and it's perishable. We got places to be. They were going exactly 50 miles an hour, which is the speed limit. I, however, would like to do a little more than that. You know what I mean? Oh, now the speed limit is 60, so sweet. Yeah. So there's that. It's so delightful driving on these roads. There's no... Like, if I had to drive another 5 miles in Florida, it would take me 45 minutes to go 5 miles in Florida. I could just be cruising out at a ridiculous speed. Oh shit, I am going a bit of a ridiculous speed. I need to slow it down. So I'm in a Mazda CX something. It's like a little SUV type thing. I drive strictly Toyotas. This is the first time I've driven a Mazda, and it's a rental, so it's like a new one. And this is the road I need to be on. Whoopsie. Might have been going a little fast for that turn. Oopsie daisy. Alright, whoopsie. That came up faster than the map showed it. I don't like that about Apple Maps. Do you have an Apple or an Android, Matthew? I have an Android, but I also have an Apple for work. And the Apple Maps is a little bit more... What I find about Apple Maps is it's not as precise as the Android Google Maps. So like Google Maps is like where your car icon on the map is really fairly close to where you are. With Apple Maps, where you are is it's not as precise. Like you're actually farther ahead than what your car icon on Apple Maps shows you. So turns come up a lot quicker. Yeah, I don't want to see any red lights behind me either. Oh, and I don't know this road. So on roads that I don't really know, I go a lot slower. Some bean fields, those look nice. Those are a lot nicer than the other ones were in the other road. Ooh, and this is a bit iffy because there's a hill on one side, so you really can't see what's coming. That's a bit dangerous. It's okay. We're good. Alright. Okay, what's a level 8 Google contributor? I don't know what that is. It sounds very interesting. I am not a fan. I'll be honest. I have an Apple for work. I've worked on Macs and MacBook, MacBook and iPhone. I've worked with them, so I know just enough to get me through what I need to do for work. I'm not a super fan of Apple products. I feel like most people, you're either Apple or you're not. I'm not. I'm an Android person. Now, I don't have a specific, like, I'm not like, I'm only a Samsung person or whatever. Not that. Like, Motorola is pretty cool. Like, I can do, like, Google Pixel, Motorola, like, any of those phones or whatever. The computers, whatever, they're fine. I built my own computer with my youngest son. I've got that video. I did it on a live stream. I've got that on my channel. Anyway, yeah. So, we do reviews of restaurants and many places I visit. Okay. I've done some Google reviews of restaurants. I try to be pretty fair in my reviews. So I don't know if people really read my reviews, because I like just, I'm really pretty factual. You know what I mean? Like, I don't overinflate, and I'm not like, I'm trying to find this house, 2039. This one, here we are. Oh, this is a cute house. Cute little house. Okay, here we are. This is a cute house, isn't it? All right, let me turn you around. I'm gonna turn you around. I don't know if people should see houses or not. People read yours. Okay, very cool. Which one is this one? I gotta see which order this is on. Okay, cool. This one's the one in the back. I'll be right back. I got a little garden over here. Ooh, this one's gonna be Cobalt delivery because that stuff. Okay, guys, I gotta deliver some other stuff. Hold on. It's gonna be a couple of trips. Because I'm gonna pull a lot closer, but it's okay. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for... Alright, let's get this set back up. Let's see how far the next one is. Use the driveway to the back of the home. Cool, okay. It's 20 minutes away. Alright, let's go. We're good to go. Let me... Okay, she's gone. I can back it out now. I probably should have just turned around, but it doesn't look like there's much traffic, so just coming over that hill might be a problem, but we're good. Cool. It was not bad. Neither one of these drop-offs were bad at all. All right, we're on the way. It says 18 minutes. 18 minutes for another 15 miles. Do you know in Florida, 15 miles would take me 50 minutes. But here we are. We're back on the road again. Oh, you guys can't really see the road, can you? There we go. We'll do that. So yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a little more on this channel than my other channel, because the other channel that I do does require a lot of like the videos. So it's I do like different tournaments, and like when I go, I do like slot machines and stuff, and it requires a lot of editing. I have a lot more subscribers. It's a lot more interactive. It's a lot more like it's a community of things that I do. And so in terms of that, for YouTube, I definitely have more views and more watching and more stuff on that channel because people watch that. I don't know why, but people do. But I don't get as much as other people do because I'm kind of, well, unless I don't spend a lot because I don't want to spend a lot. And plus, I only spend what I make. So if I don't make a lot with DoorDash or Spark or anything, then I'm not going to spend it. So I'm sort of limited on that channel because I can only do like small bets and little bankrolls because I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars to make videos. And the time aspect of it. So I'm new to YouTube. I've only started like a year ago, and I did it really just to learn something new, learn how to do stuff and have some freedom to do that's a cool arrow. I haven't seen one of those in a minute. Sorry. So yeah, so I have decided I'm going to try to put some more time and effort into this channel because this channel really is what makes my other channel possible. So I really should do this channel. There's a random couch. Okay. Also, this should be fun. I don't know if you can see that. That's a tractor going very slow. We'll see if he pulls over. If not, I may need to go around him, but the problem is we're at a hill and you can't really pass a farm tractor on a hill. Not advisable. I've done it when I was younger and more brave, just not advisable right now. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Not a problem, it's not a problem. I just can't see around him to know if it's safe to pass him. So, hopefully, hopefully he'll be done soon. Because now we are going 20 miles an hour. And I don't have time for 20. Oh, we're at a hill again, so I can't. I gotta be safe on the roads, so I can't pass on a hill. I did when I was younger, but not now. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I'm putting more time into this channel. That's what I was saying. Nope. so many hills, I can't tell if I can pass or not. I love the Midwest, and this is the part of the Midwest that is not my most favorite. Oh boy. I'm gonna go for it. Okay. All right, we did it. We made it. Okay. That set us back on some time, but we're okay. We're okay. We can do it. Florida is so flat. There's definitely hills here. You know what line in a song Florida reminds me of? Where they paved paradise to put up a parking lot. That's what Florida is. They paved paradise to put up a parking lot. I don't know who sings that song. I'm terrible at stuff like that. I don't know what the song is called. I don't know who sings it. I just know that line. All right. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna put more into this channel. So you're gonna see more of me on this channel until I can find like what niche I really want this channel to be. Right now it's easy because I do gig work, so I can just do that. I can take you along on rides with me and that kind of stuff. You know, we can just do that for now. I am going to look into the Comic-Con stuff though. I think that could be pretty cool. Matthew, what else would you like to see on a channel? And how do you feel about channels? Like, do you watch YouTube like specific... Okay, so I went down a YouTube rabbit hole where I started watching this guy who mows lawns, and I got sucked in. Like, I just started watching everything that he did, and he was just mowing lawns. Like, that's all he did. So, like, I know that people will watch almost anything, but what do you like to watch, Matthew? Do you have, like, specific content creators that you watch for specific things? Or do you just go on YouTube, see who's live, watch it for whatever? Do you like story time stuff? Do you like, which I think that's really more, I don't know if that's I'm aging myself, but I don't know if that's like a TikTok thing, the story time and all that. Like, I think it is, but I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know much about TikTok. I don't really, yeah. I don't know much about it. My kids have it. They doom scroll it. I don't really know enough about it. And I chose to get into YouTube, so. Semi-trucks, okay. So I know, so there's one other content creator that does the gig work stuff. His name is Chuck, and his channel is Dashing Across America, and he does the gig work content, but he does like live chats once a week and stuff like that, which I was thinking about doing as well, where he's just in his house and he's just chatting with people live. And so, but one of the things that he watched was a lot of I guess YouTube, there's like a whole niche for semi-truck drivers, which is pretty cool, I think. I haven't really watched any of them, so I may do a little bit of that too, because that's pretty cool, I think. You get to see all different kinds of parts of the United States, and like it's kind of like what I'm doing here. It's just I'm not in a semi. I'm just in a SUV, but I imagine it's kind of like this, right? Like you just okay, so you follow some brake channels. Oh, you follow Mary Gigs. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you follow them. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you know Chuck and Mary and all them. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, they were, so when I first started, so this channel was my very first YouTube channel ever. And when I got into, I decided I was going to do it on gig work. And when I got into it, Mary and Chuck and all of them were super welcoming, and like that's the first that I learned, like I said like a bunch of times, and I say a lot too. I learned that like with YouTube channels, like there are actual niches, sort of, so to speak, and then also in those you actually like meet people. Like they had meetups and stuff, and I was like, that's really cool. And I feel like I know them, even though I've never personally met. I didn't get to go to the meetup, so I didn't get to personally meet Chuck or Mary, but I know they've had some meetups. But I feel like I know them because I watch their stuff, so I feel like I'm friends with them, which is kind of weird, but also kind of cool, I think, that you can just have access to people that you would never have had access to some random person like you and I. Okay, so I'm talking with you a lot more because you're on this live. Thank you so much. And so yeah, like the thing is, like, I would have never met you. I would have never known you. I feel like I know a little bit about you, and I feel like I would have never met you virtually had I not done something like this. So that is the super cool part to me, is that you just get access to people that you would never have even known or met in your life ever. And it doesn't hurt to have pretty scenery on the way. You know what I mean? So yeah, so you're over in Tampa, so you're close to Mary, right? Because Mary's over there that way as well too, right? Yeah. She lives in Clearwater. Okay. So Clearwater, you're north of Tampa, so Clearwater's south a ways, but I get it. Close enough. When you come from the Daytona area, that's, well, I'm in between Orlando and Daytona in Florida. I'm only 5 minutes from my last drop. This is crazy. This feels like it went so fast compared to when I do gig work in Florida. Like 3 drops in Florida, it seems like it takes me a really long time. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know how long I've been doing this order. But it's okay. It's weird, it like doesn't feel like a long time, but maybe it has been a long time. I guess just because of not having all the traffic. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see it on the left. See if I can turn you on the left over there. You see that corn? Holy crap, that is definitely way taller than knee high by the 4th of July. It's a lot taller than that. That's kind of cool. This corn is knee high on the right. That's definitely knee high. Interesting. Let's see if I can get you back to where you can kind of see the road too. Cool. Man, I love these deliveries. These are so nice. The deliveries that I did a video, but I hadn't been doing when I first started the channel. I also have a bunch of content when I first started that I never put up on my channel. When I first started doing the gig work, I started recording everything. Like I recorded the pickups, I recorded the drop-offs, and that takes so much time that it was like hard to make doing the gig work beneficial, because it took so much time to record what I was doing. As far as like, oh, horsies again. As far as like picking up and dropping and like recording all of that. So the last few that I've done, I decided to just not record as much of the pickup and drop off, and just did a little bit, but then just did like a recap and like some screenshots. But even that, the editing of the video takes a while because you got to put the screenshots in, and yeah, it does take more time to edit those videos, but it's easier to take those videos. So that's also why today, because going live is the best option for me as far as content is concerned, because I can publish the live as a video after. I can even take clips of it and try to make a video of it. I don't know how much that would require as far as as far as editing, if that takes more editing or less. I'm not sure. So I'm just trying to test some things out and see. Definitely just going live, just hitting the live button is definitely easier than actually making the content. That takes some time for me. I'm not really super good at editing. Not the best at it. Not the worst. Well, I might be the worst. I don't know. Yeah, so I try. I really try. It says we're 2 minutes away from the last drop off, and this is the one with the mulch. This is going to be interesting. That's a big bag of mulch. Also, I think getting content here in Ohio would be much easier, because the content in Florida that I get, I constantly have to black out, like blur out the license plates of the cars and stuff in front of me. And in Florida, there's so much of that it's really hard. It's not really hard, it's just more work. Holy crap, that corn is tall. Wow. Wow. You've been to the Arch in St. Louis? Interestingly enough, I've never been there. I've been to St. Louis, but I've never been to the Arch in St. Louis. I grew up in Indianapolis, so St. Louis was super close. You know, Columbus, you know, that's not far from St. Louis, a couple hours. Easy to get to, just out 70. And so I've been to St. Louis. I've just never been to the Arches in St. Louis. Is it worth going to? Should I go? My favorite thing to do when I lived in Indiana, growing up as a kid, my dad worked for the railroad, and so worked for Amtrak, and so we would take the Amtrak train from Indianapolis up to Chicago. And I loved doing that. Because Indianapolis, the city of Indianapolis is very beautiful and very nice. It's a decent size. Back then it was smaller than it is now, but it's a decent size. But Chicago was like a big city to me, so it was like, oh, I can go up to the city. So yeah, I loved going up to Chicago. Okay, it looks like it's going to be right off of this road. So it looks like it's going to be... Did I pass it? I think I passed it, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to have to turn around. Yep, okay. So I passed it. We're going to turn around. I am going to turn around here. Hopefully I turned good enough. Hopefully the turning radius on this Mazda is better. Okay, it is. All right. So it's this house right here on the corner, but I'm going to have to turn. Oh, Jesus. The car behind me is going really fast. Sorry. Didn't know where I was going. I said Jesus. 9557. Here we go. Okay. Oh, horsies. Little mini horsies. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, cool. Look, they said there'd be a little cart for the deliveries. This is super cool. See that? I don't know if you can see that little green cart right there for me to put stuff in. Super fun. Okay, so I'm here. Yay. All right, let's get this delivery done. All right, use the driveway to the back of the home. Okay, there'll be a wagon and a cart in the driveway to place groceries. Okay, cool. In the trunk. Oh boy. Okay, guys. Ponies, yes. Oh, Matthew, you're an Amtrak member? That's awesome. I love Amtrak. I love Amtrak. Might do content on that on this channel too. I did do a live. I took the auto train up to DC. Loved it. Loved it, loved it. Alright. Let's see. What we can get to here. Take that one off, take that one off. Let's do this one. Alright, we're on our way back to the London Walmart. So, I had a small issue. Oh no, you got sent to Chicago instead of Indianapolis. That's terrible. So yeah, sometimes I'm gonna try to turn around because, oh, there's a kitty. Bit of an issue with that drop off because there was mulch and like weed eater and stuff and some groceries. And the thing that I want to pet this pony so bad. Hold please. Bye pony. Oh, and a turkey. Oh, sorry. Sometimes Amtrak is not the most reliable, you know what I mean? Anyway, what I was saying is about this drop-off. They had like mulch and weed-eating stuff and groceries, and they told you to put it in the cart. And the cart, I didn't want to put the weed-killing stuff next to the groceries, but I guess it's okay. I had to do what I had to do. So, yeah. She had bananas, strawberries, an onion, blueberries, which are all great, but I didn't want I did what it said. I put it all in the cart. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. You know? Anywho. Oh, but you got to go to Chicago. Ooh, did you have a Chicago style pizza? That's my favorite style of pizza. I love Chicago style pizza. Oh, now I'm hungry for Chicago pizza. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry for city food. I also, growing up, had fresh strawberries in my yard. We didn't have a garden, but our yard had strawberries in it. My grandmother had a garden. She had blackberries and strawberries. And when I was little, Grandma, when we would go to Grandma's house, she would ask me and my brother to pick the blackberries. I mean, she had like a full-on garden, and she would give us stuff. Like when my dad would give her the meat, she would give us the fruits and vegetables and stuff. And she would ask my brother and I to go pick the blackberries. And so I never did well because I ate the blackberries as I picked them. I never got enough in my little basket because, yeah, I ate them. And strawberries. So strawberries and blackberries are my favorite. I love blackberry jelly. Fun side note, I wanted to start a business. I've always wanted to start my own business, and I've always wanted to, I don't know, I'm aging myself, but when I was little, I watched that movie, Baby Boom, and that used to be one of my favorite movies with Diane Keaton in it. And she moved out to the country in Vermont and started her own baby food company. And I didn't want to do baby food, that was it, but I wanted to do jellies. I wanted to make my own jelly. I wanted a company where I made my own jelly. And then when my son was little, he loved the movie National Treasure. In fact, our oldest dog now, Riley, who's a goldoodle, is named after a character in National Treasure, Riley Poole. And so, yeah, delicious jams and jellies. That was a line he said in the movie, was delicious jams and jellies. So then I was like, ooh, I definitely need to make delicious jams and jellies. Anywho, that's where we're at. So it says I'm 15 miles away from the store, and so I'm hoping to get another order. Because it will be 1 o'clock. So hopefully I'll get another order. I want to make more than $30 today. I would love another $30 or $20 order. That would be amazing. National Treasure. I loved those movies. Trey, you're back. Let's see if I can see. Oh, okay, cool. To look for the date. Awesome. Yeah, National Treasure was one of our favorite movies, and that's why. That's a beautiful Toyota right there that's for sale. That's a beauty right there. If I had more time, I do have time. I need to put a pin where we're at on State Road 29. Okay, over by Mechanicsburg. Okay. I would tell my husband that's a beautiful T100 over there, Tundra, whatever it was. It's beautiful. Yeah. Love that movie. That's why our dog's name's Riley. And he has the personality of Riley in that movie. It's so funny. I think maybe we just see that though, because we named him that. So we see like, oh, he definitely acts like that because we want that, I think. Maybe. Yeah. It's just very peaceful, you know. Sorry I wasn't talking. It was very peaceful there for a moment. That's why I love doing this job in this area. You can just drive and look at stuff, and it's really peaceful. Okay, bye Matthew. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. I understand going to get more subscribers. I need some of those myself. But we'll get there. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me and to me feel like I'm not just driving this by myself, although it is peaceful to drive it by myself. Yeah. Definitely appreciate it. I bet in the winter it's very cold out here because it's so, like, there's nothing that breaks up the bitterness and the wind and stuff. Stuff. So what's the consensus? Should I continue to do a live when I drive up later to Cleveland? Because I'm around Columbus right now, Ohio, and then I have to drive up to Cleveland for my thing tonight. So should I go live while I drive to Cleveland? Should I do a road trip live? have snacks and drinks and just road trip. The thing is, I don't know if I could have music in the background because, and what is a road trip without music, you know? Yeah. I'm still 10 minutes away from the store. Oh, I just got offers. Sam's Club, no. Sam's Club. I'm gonna reject that one. I don't want to do that one. Another Sam's Club. I just got 2 Sam's Club's offers, but Sam's Club I don't think is close to where I want to go, and a lot of times it's like really big bulky stuff, and that sometimes is hard to carry, so I don't really want to do that. There's not a lot going on Spark. I could look at Uber or Uber Eats or DoorDash and see what's on there if I can get on, because I'm not platinum on DoorDash. So, and Uber Eats, I'm afraid it's going to give me a bunch of, I don't know, do people around here do Uber Eats? I have no idea. My phone is getting really hot. Watch, as soon as I turn DoorDash on, though, I'll get a good Spark order. It says I'm like 5 minutes away from the London Walmart store, so we'll just go there and see what we can get. take it. I'll do it. See if I can figure out how to get to where I'm going. I took a return, you guys. It's going to take a lot longer than 20 minutes, but it's okay. We'll see what happens. Another $10, so I'm going, you guys. I don't know this area. And Apple Maps is not the nicest. It's okay. We're going to figure it out. So now what am I doing? I'm doing this. So the miles on this order were what I accepted, which I shouldn't have accepted it, to be honest with you. It was returned and I shouldn't have accepted it. It's only $10 for 10 miles and I shouldn't have done that. And it said their average time was 20 minutes, but because of where I was and because I don't know where I'm at, I'm really far away from it, from the person's house, and then it's going to be another 20 minutes. So it's going to be basically an hour's worth of work that I'm only going to get paid $10 for. So this was a really bad order and I shouldn't have taken it, but I just didn't. I didn't really pay attention. I didn't really know. I didn't really have the chance to really. I mean, I did have the chance. I should have looked into it more than what I did. But I shouldn't have done this because I should have just. I would have been back to the London store, and now there's traffic. So it's going to be kind of crazy. Make sure I know where it's at. Thank you. And when it is, that would be awesome. Yeah, I can do that. Yes. This was a silly thing to do on my part. Shouldn't have done it. But we're doing it, so it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. It says 5 minutes and I'll be there. I got another 20 minutes. It's okay. Road work. Turn signal sounds weird. Sorry, I'm not saying much. It is lagging a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was on the interstate, and I think I apologize for that, you guys. I'm just trying to decide if I want to go live later when I take my road trip up to Cleveland or not, because that's like a 2.5 hour drive. We'll see. We'll take this one back, see what kind of order I get. If I get another decent order, then I'll do one more order. If not, I may not. I may just end it and then get ready and head up on the road trip to Cleveland, and I might do a live on the road trip to Cleveland. We'll see. See what kind of orders after I get this return done. I don't really love doing returns on Walmart Spark, but it's okay. It's all right. Prairie Oaks Metro Park. Okay. That looks like a cool place. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. Says I'm not even a half a mile away. Okay. What is this? I'm looking for 450. What am I looking for? 4501. 4471. Is this 4501? We're going to say this is 4501. Sweet. All right, we are here. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys. This was crazy. So the house has, I don't know if you saw me up there, the house has 3 different things to return, but this, sorry, I didn't realize I left that, but so here's the thing. It had 3 different items to return, but my return for Spark only had 1 item listed. So I had to scan all the different barcodes to find out which item was the right item. Then yeah, I rang the doorbell to make sure, but they closed the door. They closed the door in my face because they didn't want to talk to me, I guess. It's fine. I was just trying to make sure that I, have the right item, but it's fine. It's just going to be a problem later if I took the wrong one, because somebody else is going to come for the other ones, and yeah, they're going to have the wrong one. You know what I mean? It's okay. I think I have the right one, though. I think I have the right one, sorry. Tray. Yes, I will try and make it. I'm going to definitely look into it and see, and keep an eye out on my channel. I might do some other Comic-Con stuff, too, in other places. I kind of like, I'm warming up to the idea. I kind of like it. Might be kind of fun to do. So this channel may just become a hodgepodge of random stuff. That's okay. It's okay. So this one is taking me back to the Columbus store, which I also did not see on the order. It's not taking me back to the London store, which is actually okay because Columbus is closer to where I need to be to head up to Cleveland anyway. So I'll just do this one and then probably maybe see if I can get one more order. And if I can, then I will do it. And then if not, then I won't, and I'll just, oh dear, you see the deer? Do you see the deer? Did you see the deer jump over the fence? That's really cool. And that's the back side of that park. That's really cool, and so there's deer in there. Super fun. Okay. That was really cool. That made me happy. That made me very happy. Yeah. That's really cool. That was cool. That would be cool. I couldn't really, I don't know if you could really see it, but there was like a brick house off to the side that was for sale. It looked like it might have been like an old schoolhouse or church. That would be really cool to turn into a house and live in. That'd be really fun. Metro Park. It's a big park. I'll definitely have to look into that. I like to go to parks and stuff too. It's kind of fun. How returns go on Walmart Spark. Like, I think I just pull in and put that I'm in a parking spot. I don't think I have to actually take it in. I don't remember. says we are 5 miles away. Trying to read your comment too. Really? I'm not a big, I'm really not a big, like, horror, I can't even say that word, like, I'm not a big scary, not a big scary movie person. Yeah, they aren't my favorite, but, I mean, I'll watch them and stuff, but they're just not, like, they're not my go-to choice. But that's interesting, there was one used for the movie. So I had, story time, I had I worked in property management for many years, and I had houses that I rented, and there was a owner of a house that wanted to rehab the house and sell it, and it was in really bad condition, and it was in Florida, and it had a basement, which is pretty rare in Florida. You don't really have houses with basements in Florida, but this had a little basement, and it was kind of like a creepy rundown old house. Like it was pretty and so the owner was like, I want to rehab and sell it. And I was like, okay. And so as he was getting quotes for people to do that, I had someone reach out to me and ask me if they were with, in Florida, there's a university called Full Sail University, and they do, the college is for like arts and stuff. And so they have a lot of filmmaking and stuff goes on there. And so that I had someone reach out, and they were doing a project for Full Sail for a school, and they were going to film a scary movie, and they wondered if we had any properties, and I said, actually, I do have a property for you. And so I worked it out, I made a contract, and I had them sign it, and they used the house in their movie, and they loved it. It was the creepiest house, and they used it in their movie as it was just a little school, like it was a school project for Full Sail, so it wasn't like a movie, but it was, in terms of college level movie making things, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. So, but it was cool. It was a cool experience. Yeah, it was pretty neat. And then they rehabbed the whole house and then sold it. But yeah, that was one of the most interesting things I did in property management. I had some owners that wanted to do short-term rentals and in like Airbnbs and stuff, and in that you actually get a lot of content creators who want to rent Airbnb and short-term rental housing to do content in. The struggle with that is making sure that the content is content that you want to align with, because there's a lot of people that rent houses for content that is not, well, you could use your imagination, you know what kind of content it would be. There's a lot, so you have to be careful. I mean, I guess if you owned a house, here's the thing, I don't judge anybody. If you own a house and you have it on the platform of short-term rental, if you want to rent to someone who does that, I mean, as long as you're within all the state regulations for renting the house out, you can do it. I don't think it's something I would do, but somebody might do it. Hey, people do it. And I think sometimes people, they have a house, they want to make money off the house. They're not living in the house. They're like, whatever, I don't care, as long as someone pays and they actually pay. It doesn't really matter. I'm not here to judge. It's not for me to judge. You know what I need? Here's what I need. I need a good bingeable show to watch for my trip to Japan, because I don't know how I'm going to do 13, 14 hours on a plane. So I need something that I can watch for 13 or 14 hours nonstop. I don't know what that's going to be. I gotta find something though, or at least for a good 8 to 10 hours. It's a little bit of a busy road. All right, we are are officially in Columbus, Ohio. City limits. This might be my last thing, guys, because it's 1:30. I really wanted to get on the road by 2:30. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Netflix has a new show. What's up? Yeah, absolutely. I'll take all recommendations on shows. I'll see what your recommendation is. Hold, please. Why are we doing this? What is happening? Did I turn wrong? I think I turned. Oh, no. No, I didn't. Sorry. I'm looking at the map. And it's trying to put me on the interstate again. And I'm like, what is going on? Why is this happening? It says I'm right, though. Why did it have me do this? This is stupid. Oh no. I hate Apple Maps. It had me go on the interstate, which I did not need to do. And now it's having me go 5 miles out of the way. Okay, I'm not doing this. Oh, this is terrible. Sorry. Sorry, guys. It's not really terrible, but it's like, this is not ideal. Let's just say that. It's not ideal. Why does Apple Maps do this? I should have just done Google Maps. This is annoying. It's very annoying because it's making me get off to get back on. Not a happy camper right now. It's fine. We're fine. Yeah, their map did the same thing to them. Oh, whoopsie. Guys, this is taking me 20 minutes out of the way. This is definitely the last order I'm going to be able to do because the maps sent me in the wrong direction and there's no entrance where it thinks there's an entrance back onto the interstate. There is not. So we are going to have to take the long way, the very long way. And yeah. Apple Maps is stupid. I'm just gonna say it, sorry. I know I said I wasn't judging anything, but I'm judging Apple Maps. It's dumb. Might be my fault. Might be user error. Might be. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is where it pays if you're gonna do gig work to know your area. Don't do this stuff if you don't know the area. Because this is what happens, stuff like this. And it just, it's not efficient to make money. Good thing I'm not doing this full time for like my income. That would be frustrating. Even more frustrating than what it is right now. Okay, I gotta try to figure out how to get to Walmart from here. Oh, no, 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 no. What do you, what in the hell? This is dumb. Sorry. I'm sorry. Netflix has a new show called Waterfront. Is it good? Have you watched it? I have seen that. If you're still on here, Trey, is it good? I'll take a look into it. I have seen it. I'll definitely look into it. This is just unbearable. It's fine, we're gonna go this way. Oh, a speed bump, yay! Another speed bump, yay! Okay. I'm just trying to stay on live until I can get you guys so you can see the return, and then I'm going to be done because now it's 1:35 and I need to be back on the road for my road trip to Cleveland at 2:30. So why are we stopping? We don't know. Interesting. So, if you're still with me, I don't know if anybody is. This rental car that I have, it says it's a hybrid, which is great, which is fine. Except I just realized something. It's telling me that I should charge the car. I've never done this before. When you rent a car that's a hybrid and you return it into the car rental, do you have to fill it with gas and charge, or just gas? Or how does that work? Because I don't know where to charge this car. How does that even work? Are they gonna, like, you know how if you don't return it full, they charge you money for it with gas, with a gas car? If this is both, how they didn't tell me this when we picked up the car. So it's kind of a little frustrating, honestly. Like, I don't know. Now I got to figure stuff out, you know? Okay, and I got to get over. Oh, be quiet. I think I can turn in here. Hopefully. Where it says the Walmart. Hopefully I can turn into Walmart where it says Walmart. Okay. Let's just see what it says here. This is annoying. know if you all do gig work, but when you do gig work, do you have certain stores that you like to pick up from? Like, do you have certain stores, like specifically with Walmart Spark? Do you have certain Walmarts that you just refuse and will not pick up from or deliver to or anything? I do. This is one of them for me. It has been for a while. I don't really like it, but it's okay. We're here and we're done. So we're gonna do this. Do this. Yeah, so now we're at Walmart, and now I'm confused. I don't know if I'm going to have to charge the car before I return the car. Anywho, let me turn you around. You can talk to me for a minute. So yeah, guys, I don't think I'm going to do anything after this one. I think I'm just going to end it. I'm going to go get the car gassed up and whatever, and then get on my way to Cleveland. So what I need to know is, should I do a live for the road trip to Cleveland? We'll see. Hold on, the guy's coming. Maybe, maybe not. Guess not. Nope, guess not. Guess the guy's not coming. I thought he was, but he's not. I can roll my window up now, I guess. This is a pain. What is the guy next to me doing? He's laying down flat in the car with his phone. I'm not really sure what he's doing. This is definitely interesting. Huh. Anyway. Hey Matthew, you're back. I am just finishing up. Actually, I have a return that turned into a nightmare because I didn't know the area. And it told me to veer off to the right, and I did, but that actually put me on the interstate. I should not have done that because I listened to stupid Apple Maps. So that was terrible. Wasn't terrible, but was terrible. And so it's like, took me 20 minutes out of the way, and now I'm here, and I've checked in to do this return, and yeah, still waiting. Still waiting for them to come out to scan my barcode. So yeah. You didn't get any subs? I'm sorry. When I get off of this, I'm going to sub to you. So you'll have one sub. I'm going to sub to you and Trey. Yeah. And I can share it. Are you on Discord? I'm in several different people's Discord, but I always share other channels out just for the heck of it, especially if I like them. So yeah, I can do that. Wait, no, I think he is coming. He came, he left, and now he's coming back, I think. Let's see, we'll see. Yeah, he sure did. Wow, okay.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, it might be me. There we go.
So you're returning one donation, Vance?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you know why it's being returned?
I have no idea.
It's not yours?
It was sitting outside. I'm Walmart Spark, so it was sitting outside.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was sitting outside, and they didn't answer the door, so
Gotcha.
I have no idea.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Okay. I just got one for where, like, close to where I'm at. do it because it's only $20. And okay, it would have been a lot of miles for $20, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm actually gonna go. We can leave now. I'm gonna go and find out how I get back home. Actually, hold on. Bear with me. Okay. Now, I'm going to okay, so today was not the most productive as far as income. Let's just say that. But it's okay. I got some time, I got experience, I got to meet new people on my live stream, so that's fun. There's always good things to find out when something doesn't go the way that you think it's going to go. There's something else good for it, you know? That's how I look at life. Try to anyway. Try my hardest to. Everybody has their moments, right? Where they try to, I don't know, you try to be positive, but sometimes life just has a way of smacking you around, you know what I mean? But, I try. So yeah, we're gonna go. I'll be on here for about another 10-20 minutes. We're gonna drive home, and then I will end it, and then I'm gonna get everything packed in the car and ready to go on my road trip to Cleveland. So here's the thing: do I do it live on the road trip to Cleveland or not? That is the question. And also the question is, this rental car, it's a hybrid. So it says charge and gas. So when I return the car, do I need to find a charging station? Do I need to charge it up before I return it? Like, I'm used to just gas cars. So I'm used to cars that like, you know, you just return it full of gas. And we're gonna go this way. Yeah, so I don't know what this is. You know what I mean? Oh Jesus. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. I said Jesus a lot today. I am saying Jesus' name quite a bit. Okay. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun times. Hope everybody's okay. Yeah, so what I was saying about Spark, Walmart Spark, I can't talk today. Walmart Spark specifically is in Florida. I definitely have Walmart stores that I they're just my list of, I just won't take orders from them. And that's because some stores, hold on. I'm in a bit of traffic and I gotta figure out where I'm going and how to get to where I need to go. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Sorry. I think I need to be one more lane over. I do. Anyway, in Florida, Walmart specifically, there's certain stores I will not go to because of the way that they treat their Spark drivers. They're just, you know, Yeah. And so I won't pick up or deliver from there. It's few and far between, but there just is, one or two. I haven't found any here in Ohio, but this one that I just did, I've been here a couple times. I've done a couple shopping orders. I've done a couple curbside delivery orders from here, and I've now done a return there, and it's just, for this store here in Columbus, Ohio, that I just went to, it just is they just operate a little differently, and it doesn't seem super efficient, and so, yeah, that's all. So it says there's a lane closure ahead. We're gonna deal with that. Oh, here, let me see if you guys can be more on the interstate. Okay, we're just gonna stay in this lane. I don't know how far or what I'm doing. It says take exit 93, so we're gonna take exit 93. Whoa, we got someone getting off the side of the road. All right, we don't know what we're doing there. Hope everything's okay. They pulled all the way over. Hope they're okay. Anyway. Yeah. That's where we're at. Sorry, I'm not saying much. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know if I did a live on my road trip how it would be, because I really don't think I could have a lot of music in the background, and what's a road trip without music? And yeah. I feel like you gotta have snacks and music and just enjoy, Is that what makes a good road trip? That's a great question. What makes the most best epic great road trip. I think you gotta have snacks and friends and music. Now, the snacks and music is easy, right? I can definitely do that, the snacks and music. But the friends, I don't have any friends with me today. So the only way to have friends with me is to go live. Well, if I go live, can you have the music in the background of a live? I would think. I don't know. Like, does it get, I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Just things to ponder. I have no idea how to charge. Like, I don't know what to do about that. I guess that will be a phone call I'm making. You know what I mean? Right. I'm sorry. I thought I was going the wrong way. I'm not. I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. sort of I'm going the right way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it doesn't let you get back on though. That's the thing. Whale shoots. Oh yeah, it does. That's weird. Why does it have you get over if... Okay, that's cool. We're cool. Everything's cool. Oh, you know, the one good thing about it is it does have a charge point. It does give me a charge point on the... Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, I'll look that up. Okay guys, well I'm gonna end it here because I'm close enough to home. I'm like 5 minutes away, but now we're in stopped traffic and it's just gonna not be as fun. So thank you guys so much for being with me today. I appreciate it. Thanks for, if you're watching on the replay, leave me a comment. Let me know if you watched this far, and thank you so much if you did. I super appreciate it. I'll be live again on this channel soon, I'm sure. So thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, doing everything that you do. It means the world to me. I can't express it enough. I can't say it enough. Does definitely mean a lot to me. So thank you guys so much. And I will, let me turn you around really quick. Bye guys. I'll see you on the next one.